All right, welcome to Quarantine Check-In. My guest today is a producer at the Independent Comedy Club. He runs a really cool open mic, Prankers with Bart Dangus. And he's a host of Big Time Garbage, Really Funny podcast, which you can find every night at 9 o'clock Eastern on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Please welcome Bart Dangus to the show.
What's up, dude?
Man, how have you been holding up in this time of quarantine?
Oh shit, it's been interesting. Definitely went through like what the fuck is happening. I mean, I'm sure that's not really saying much, but I don't know. I mean, right now I'm fucking loving it. To be honest, uh, I don't know. It sucked in the beginning, you know. Like I am super bummed that we can't do stand up. Uh, that's kind of like the main thing that's killing me, and then also not being able to see friends, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's going.
How have you been keeping busy besides with your podcast?
I mean, honestly, dude, like I just moved. Like we just bought a house, so we've had to do like a lot of work. Not a lot of work, but like I'm in the process of demolishing my garage.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, so that's been a lot of fucking work, and it was pretty fun to like, beat the shit out of a building and then pull it down with my truck. So that was fun. But now
Where did you buy where's your new house at?
it's Detroit.
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, that was fun getting to pull it down with my truck. But now it's just a bunch of fucking tar roof tiles that I'm ripping off pieces of wood, and then oh my god, that shit sucks. But I don't know, I've been doing that. I just started a new podcast too, which I just launched yesterday, and it's still not fucking uploaded to Apple Podcast, but it's submitted for review. But you can find it on Spotify right now. It's called Your Last Dumb Breath.
What's
And
the
it's each episode is focused on like an unusual death.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's been fun. I got 2 episodes out. I'm about to record one for Patreon today. And yeah, so that's been fun. It's like getting to do this weird research on a topic that just ends with the fucking curtains, dude.
That sounds like the kind of podcast I would actually catch on.
Hell yeah, dude. Thank you.
Because there's a big fascination with murder and death.
Dude, yeah, like women love murder.
I know. It's like I really liked this one girl, and all she could talk about was the Golden State Killer, and I'm like, why?
Damn, dude.
He got caught. There are so many serial killers out there who never got caught.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, dude. That shit's been fun. It's nice, like right now I'm in my podcast studio in my basement. I mean it was gonna be a podcast studio, I have it set up to do Big Time Garbage, but now, it's kind of turned into a little like streaming studio. But I don't know, it's tight that I get to fucking do that.
it's interesting of all the different ways we're trying to stay creative during this time.
Yeah, dude. It's wild, and I can't fucking bring myself to do a Zoom open mic. I will not do that.
I've done a few, and I'm actually host 2 now.
Damn. How is it?
It's not the same.
Yeah.
But, I've been trying to work on new material, and I've only done a little bit of it on the Zoom open mics, but I was just trying to keep that comedy muscle going.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I haven't I don't know. I'm just kind of like letting that rest for now, Like I honestly haven't been writing any bits. Like I'll still write down little like premises that I think about, but I haven't like tried to flesh anything out. I've just been kind of like trying to focus on house shit, and then also like this new podcast, which is a little bit more work than I probably thought it would be, but
Well, let me ask you, how do you find your subjects for your subject matter for the episodes?
I mean, to be honest, like a couple months ago, I just got stoned and happened to Google unusual deaths, and I was reading about them, and I was fucking laughing my ass off, at some of the wacky shit that's happened, and uh, so I was like, oh fuck, this would be like a good podcast subject that I'm like interested in, and I could talk about, and there's a lot of like ways I could go about it, and people have compared it to like 1,000 Ways to Die, that TV show.
Okay, I
You
vaguely.
remember? Do you remember that show from the early 2000s?
Yeah, it was on Spike, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah, yeah. But I was like, ah, fuck. Am I just biting this? Am I gonna do the podcast version of this? But I looked into it, and it's like, dude, most of those episodes, it's all just like they don't stay true to like the facts, and they just kind of make up a bunch of shit and mash it all together, which is right on. It's entertaining, but it's like I wanted to be like, okay, this is what happened to this dude, and then also kind of like because the first two episodes are like take place in like antiquity, and so I was interested about like what's going on in this part of the world and the other part of the world at the same time, because I don't know why, but I never really thought about that in school, really.
Hmm.
Like the Patreon episode I'm about to do, it's on seppuku. Do you know what that is?
No, I do not.
Damn, I would totally take you for an anime nerd.
I'm not a big fan of anime.
Damn. So seppuku is like the ritualistic suicide of samurais.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, I started looking into that, and it's like, oh shit, dude, like these Japanese dudes were fucking gutting themselves with their swords, and then at the same time the crusades are happening. It's like seppuku was abolished, and at the same time can openers were invented, and windmills too, like so I don't know, like I enjoyed like looking that shit up and kind of like I don't know, just learning a little bit.
I'm gonna have to take a listen to it because your new podcast sounds totally up my alley.
Yeah, dude, please do.
I will do that. I've been working on another podcast, and I've been working on this one for years.
Hell yeah.
Kind of, I'm sure you've heard of Serial.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was going to take comic book stories and kind of turn into like an investigation news piece like that.
Damn, hell yeah.
I've been writing it for 2 years, and it's like in bits and pieces. And I was hoping during this time I'd actually be able to finish like the first 6 episodes.
Are you gonna?
I hope so. I have nothing but time on my hands right now.
Yeah, dude, right? Then and that's another thing. It's like I fantasize about just being a comedian or podcaster, and being able to, make my living off that. And so I'm trying to like EJ was talking about this, like trying to like be like, yo, this is what my life would be like if I didn't have to go to a job. Can I utilize this time to try and like do something, or like pretend like I'm living it, but actually try and do it.
Well, being creative, you have to do something because that energy is just going to bottle up inside of you until you can't take it anymore.
Yeah, dude.
That's like the one thing I enjoyed about going to Mike's was I had to go there. I had to get this material out of me and put it into the world. And
Yeah.
I'm not able to do that now. I have to focus on things like this, the Zoom open mics, or do a more long form type of writing.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's like, and I like, yeah, because I've gone through a few so like I feel like I'm catching a creative stride right now, which I'm really pumped on, and I'm like doing stuff. Because before it was like shit, like going to a mic, it's like, okay, I'm here, I signed up. Fuck, someone's gonna call me up, and I gotta go up right now, and that's like a really good like. Well, I don't have a fucking choice. Like I just have to do it. But in quarantine, I'd like think about doing something, and I look at my fucking phone, and then sit down and think about doing it, and then just not get around to it, and like right now I'm fucking catching a stride, dude.
Yeah, I have kind of my day planned out. The first part of the morning I look for a new job. Second part, do personal creative stuff.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And hopefully by the time this is all over, I'll be a more well-rounded performer slash writer.
Yeah. What did you do for work?
I wrote commercials.
Oh, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah, you might
Okay.
have seen some of the stuff I've done on the television.
Damn, dude, send me some links.
I will. I will.
Wait,
It's
so is that job it doesn't exist anymore?
Yeah, they laid off a bunch of people on April 15th.
Damn.
So
And not even like furloughed?
no,
Just
they
fuck.
they eliminated a lot of positions because they realized a lot of people do have a lot of the same jobs were duplicated. So
Right.
they went down the spreadsheet and go, nope, nope, nope. Like this guy, he's kind of weird. Boom.
Damn, dude.
So yeah, I get to apply for unemployment on Sunday.
Dude, unemployment fucking rips.
That's what I hear. That's what
Oh my God. Like, I mean, I'm making more money than I would normally make. So
yeah,
I have a fucking savings, dude.
I have a little bit of my savings, and then hopefully that'll carry me over through August. And hopefully by then I find something, or
Yeah.
it's one of the two.
Yeah.
So let's go back in time. You're originally from Phoenix, right? Or
Yeah.
what made you want to move to Detroit?
I mean, uh, it wasn't like me and my girl like lived on the road for like a year.
Oh
Like
wow,
we had like a travel trailer and remote jobs. And so we kind of like drove around the country a lot. I was just doing like mics anywhere that I could fucking get on stage, which was fun. Um, and then we were basically like driving around the country, visiting family and friends, and parking outside of their houses. And we stopped here to visit a friend. Never been here before, and it was fucking sick. Ironically, like I didn't even do stand up when I was in Detroit the
oh
first
really?
time. Yeah, so I don't know, and we kind of knew that we like wanted or felt like we needed to leave Arizona to grow a little bit, I guess. Um, and both of us were kind of like, damn, Detroit is sick. Like it's wild. It is like the wild fucking West out here. Uh, and both of us were kind of like, what do you think about moving to Detroit? And I was like, dude, I was thinking that too. And so we just fucking pulled the trigger.
It's weird. Like I left here in 2009 thinking
Mhm.
I would never move back here, and then I came to visit like in 2017.
Where'd you go?
I went to Seattle,
Okay.
Birmingham, Alabama, Pittsburgh, Kansas City, and then back here because I came here for a trip and I missed all my friends and like I need to do it. I need to
Yeah.
move back.
Yeah, dude, that definitely miss my family and friends a lot, but we go back at least once, twice a year, so it's fun to go back. And I don't like we wouldn't have been able to buy a fucking house in Arizona.
No, no. I lived in Phoenix for a little while,
Yeah.
and I gotta be honest, I did not like it there. It was just way too hot for me.
Yeah, dude, it's fucked up hot. It sucks. Dude, for like a handful of years, my only transportation was a motorcycle. And that in the summer, like sitting at a red light with the black top like cooking you, you're on a fucking motorcycle that's hot as shit, and then all these cars next to you that are hot as shit. It was like, dude, I sweat through my clothes so many times. It sucks.
I did that as well. I also learned don't leave soda in your car, otherwise it'll explode.
Yeah, dude.
But
Don't touch a seatbelt buckle.
no, you will get burned, and the
Yeah.
drivers there are scary as fuck.
The what is?
The drivers on the freeway.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some wild ass drivers in Detroit too, I feel like everyone's just
Yeah, I almost died in Phoenix, so
okay, yeah.
yeah. But
Dude, when I first moved here, like I saw a dude get on the 75 and then noticed that like it was just traffic was stopped, and then he just backed up and went the entire reverse on the on ramp and then just backed all the way up and then just didn't get on the freeway.
I've seen that before as well.
Dude,
I
it's
saw that on
crazy.
96. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's messed up.
yeah.
I do miss a couple things from Phoenix. There was a bar like kitty corner from my apartment complex called Monkey Paws in Tempe.
Oh my God, monkey pants, dude.
Monkey Pants, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, we would hang out there pretty much every night.
damn, dude. Yeah, they had a mic there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they also did that fucking shirtless shot at midnight. Like
I don't
almost.
remember,
You do remember that?
I don't remember that. I usually got really drunk every time I went
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Oh, same. Dude, yeah, I used to hang out like at the bar that was in that same complex called Time Out Lounge. It was just down the
I vaguely remember that.
dude, that was my fucking hang, like even before before stand up, like just get shit housed, play pool there. We'd like shut the bar down and they'd like let us hang out there, smoke weed inside. Like, dude, I miss that place, but it's a piece of shit now.
Um, what else? I mean, do you remember there was a restaurant, a barbecue chain called Honey Bears?
Yeah.
They had the best slogan: "You don't need meat. You don't need teeth to enjoy our meat."
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, those are the only two things I miss from there.
Damn, what about the Mexican food?
Oh fuck yeah, the drive. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Birdos?
Yeah. Was that the one of the drive-through ones?
Yeah, I mean, so there's like the Filibertos, there's Arabertos, Julio Bertos, just any
Yeah.
dude. Those California burritos.
What's that thing that you get when you're hungover, like on Saturday or Sunday mornings?
Vomit?
What? No, not it. They had some dish for that, which I got.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've been to all the Birdos or most of them.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that place. Those were awesome. I missed that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess.
Dude, we lived in like the Coronado district downtown
Okay.
in Phoenix. Like that was the last place we lived, and we had this market called Sunshine Market. It was like this little fucking almost like a bodega sort of thing that you would walk to, and they sold expired beer that was discounted. So it was like you get a whole like 12 pack for $4. It was awesome.
That is awesome. Back then, I used to strictly drink 40s when I brought beer home.
Yeah, damn.
Circle K and just buy St. Ives malt liquor.
Dude, remember the tri-packs? They don't have that shit here.
I don't remember the tri-packs.
Dude, like, okay, so like all Circle K's and all that shit, they'd sell like a tri-pack of tall boys.
Oh,
So
wow.
and dude, that was like me and my friends shit. Like we played in like a stoner metal band. So we would like drive to our practice space and we'd all get a tri-pack and, spend like a handful of hours there just playing music and drinking and drunk driving home. But,
I did a lot of drunk driving when I was there. Was not.
yeah, dude, that's the worst place to do it too.
I'm amazed I never got pulled over.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, I liked it more than I'll admit. But
Yeah.
all right. So you moved here. When did you start doing comedy?
In Arizona. So, dude, I like legit hit my 5 year. Yeah, I hit my 5 year anniversary like last month.
I hit my 3-year anniversary last month.
Damn, yeah, fucking sucks.
Yeah, I had plans to actually do a show for it and just do all new material, and that went out the window.
Yeah, man.
So what made you want to start doing it?
Well, I mean, like I said, like I played in bands for a long ass time, and I just got tired of trying to keep a band together, because either someone doesn't really want to do it, like you can't fucking get your shit together, like this dude's on heroin, like god damn it, like so our like the last band that I was in, we ended, and then I didn't have anything to fucking do, so I went and checked out an open mic, and I was like, I'm funnier than that, and then I went up like a few weeks later and I ate dog shit, and And like I'd always really liked stand up, you know, since I remember like watching those Comedy Central half hours like as a kid, you know, and like Insomniac and like that era of Comedy Central. So I don't know, and I like being a dickhead with my friends. So
And which you guys do quite well at the Prankus open mic. What was the genesis of that?
um well, I mean I felt like I needed to run a show because um like the amount of mics that were going on at the time, there wasn't enough, and some people just weren't doing them right. And I know that's like I kind of feel like an asshole, but it's like, dude, like you don't know how to like get two fucking lights and like a microphone that works. Like it's not that hard, like not that hard to put on a decent show. Um, and I legit like walked by LJ's. I was like, oh hell yeah, dude, they got a pool table in here, sick. And then I, you know, went and hung out and drank and played pool. And I'm like, oh my god, look at this back room, holy shit. So I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, and I talked to them and they were down. And like a few months prior, I had been to Toronto and I did a mic there, a few mics there. And have you been there?
I've been to Toronto, yeah.
Have you been to Danger Room?
I have not. I was just there for like a weekend, and I think I left on a Saturday night, and that show was on Sunday, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But Danger Room, like that's where I fucking lifted the heckle and courage from, because like okay, so like the night I was there, I did one mic and I was like, hell yeah, this is sick. And then I started talking to some other dude and he's like, hey, there's this really crazy, like it's a heckle mic. I was like, okay. And so I went there and like they were just fucking butt fucking the dudes on stage, like just like so mean, like so fucking mean. And like I just watched this like comic that I had seen at the mic before. I just watched like he seemed like he was a really new comic because I just watched like the on his face just like, I don't know if I want to do stand up anymore because he just got destroyed. And then I went up and I got destroyed, and my friend went up and he got destroyed too, and it was fun, like, and I thought it was a really good like I think that's a really important muscle to work out, you know, is like, are you clever enough to handle and shut down a heckler? Because like I've seen fucking big people in front of a big ass crowd just not know how to handle something, and it's like, dude, that was a fucking layup. Like that ball was fed to you for you to fucking dunk in their faces, but you didn't. Oh man. So I don't know. That was kind of the genesis of that.
I've only done it a handful of times, and I remember the first time doing Prankus, I was kind of ready to be heckled, but it was so friggin' hot in there, there was no audience,
Ah,
and no one did anything, and
yeah.
that was horrible. And then the next few times it was kind of indifferent, and then I realized the last time I did it was I just went up there and made up a story, and I got more reaction to that than my regular set.
All right. Hell yeah.
And I think that's the kind of key for that show is just don't do your regular set.
I mean, I think, yeah. I mean, I definitely think that. I mean, it depends on the night, you know, because sometimes it's like when the place is fucking full and people are like feeling good, like yeah, dude, just hit them with your bangers and you know they'll love it. But sometimes it's like a tough crowd to win over, you know. And yeah, I don't know. It is kind of funny because it's like some people fucking hated that idea, hated, and it was like, all right, probably doing something right.
It's different, and that's what I like about it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Every mic is basically the same except for yours. And then the Moist Definitely guys had their interruption mic for a little while.
Yeah, dude, that was fun.
Yeah, I never did that because the first time I tried going to their mic, I thought Canton was Clarkston, and ended up. I'm like, No.
Yeah.
So you guys last year started the Independent Comedy Club.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. How did that happen?
I mean, like, I've never wanted to run a club, you know? Like, I just want to be a comedian. But again, it's like, why is nobody fucking doing this? Like and like Ridley's is tight, but it's like they don't foster like a local scene, you know?
Right.
And it's like, dude, like, there's funny ass people here, you know? Like, why don't we have a fucking place where you could hit or do 3 spots in one night, you know? Like, why don't we have something like that? Um, and basically, like, I originally wanted to do it at LJ's because I was like, oh hell yeah, dude, Corktown, foot traffic, there's restaurants, but they weren't into it, which is fine. Um, and you know, like I had done a couple things at Ant Hall, like I never really hung out there. And then I don't know, I got to talking to Darren, who's like the creative director for the main dude there, and he was like, you know, like like he was trying to bridge the gap between improv and stand up, which is fucking awesome. Like he definitely does not get enough thanks for like what he has done for the stand up community and improv community, to be honest. But yeah, and then he showed me that back room, and I was like, holy shit, okay, all right, I guess I'm starting a fucking club. And then I don't know, I hit up people that you know put on good shows and people that I thought would be down and kind of fit the vibe that I wanted, and uh, now we're going. I don't know.
I think the club is really cool because you give comedians shots who probably wouldn't get a shot at Ridley's or Showcase or even one night stands at this point in their careers.
Well, yeah, and it's also like we wanna cater to our peers, you know. Um, like I mean, fucking Ridley's one night stands, like those are like old white crowds, you know. And it's like you're gonna be turned off if I say God's gay or some shit, you know. But uh, and not to say that like I definitely still want to be able to do those rooms and do well, but it's like I want to. I mean, the way that I've done stand up, it's like I'm gonna try and convince you what I think is funny is funny.
Exactly.
Um, so yeah, I mean, and I don't know, dude. Like, it's so tight to fucking see somebody that I've never met just come out of nowhere. And it's like, oh fuck, like, damn, dude, you're good. Like, sick. Thanks for hanging out. Like, I love, you know.
You're very welcome about that, by the way.
Thank you. I try to be, you know. Um, and yeah, it was funny because I was talking to Tim Rayburn and he was saying that how like because I've done a couple prankuses in Windsor
Right.
and I guess like there's like a handful of those dudes who are like afraid of me because they think I'm an asshole, which yeah, which I mean I don't know, like I'm not like I tell people it's like dude if I'm not fucking with you, like if I'm not roasting you, it means I don't like you. You know?
Note to self: make sure Bart roasts me.
Yeah, dude. But so I don't know, like why shouldn't we have our own version of the Comedy Store? You know?
No, exactly. And I think you guys have made the scene better.
Thank you.
And I hope when everything goes back to normal, the Independent Comedy Club is running back at a good capacity where we can all still get out behind the mic. And
Yeah, dude, I hope so too, man.
when do you think we're going back?
Dude, I feel like it'll be a year until everything's like somewhat normalized.
I'm thinking that too, but I think places are going to start reopening before the second wave hits.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Ugh.
Hey,
Yeah.
at least we're all healthy.
Yeah, it fucking sucks to think about the second wave because I know it's gonna hit, you know?
Yeah, I don't want to think about it. But
Yeah, and I don't, and all these fucking retards like protesting, like they're, because they want a fucking haircut. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like this is the fucking, pony you're gonna ride. You're gonna ride that, oh, this is what you care about. Dude, shut the fuck up. Stay inside for a little bit. Who cares?
I mean, people are so fucking selfish.
Yeah.
Like, I was at Kroger and this woman had the friggin' place where she could dispose of her cigarettes. She kept on throwing the ground saying, no one's going to get corona for me. And it's like, you're a friggin' bitch. Wear a fucking mask, put your smokes in there because you might feel good, but you can still pass it on to everyone else.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And I mean, honestly, like this is, I mean, at least for me, like this has been kind of a nice little breather, you know?
I do. I'll admit, for me, I get stressed out about not having a job because I hate being unemployed. But
Oh, same.
yeah, but I am, for the first time in a long time, I just feel relaxed.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I can use this little break.
Yeah, dude. And it's also like I've been able to focus on, like, first of all, like, dude, I do not believe in like a 40-hour work week, you know?
Well,
Yeah.
we're not meant to work 40 hours a week. It was,
That's, I know. Yeah, it's fucked up. And it's like, I don't know, like I've been able to focus on like being active, eating right, uh, reading. Dude, I got to pick up a guitar. I got to fucking start a podcast. Like, holy shit. Like, this is sick.
I've gotten to listen to albums that I've been waiting to listen to.
Yeah.
It's it's a good break. I go for runs and walks every day except for today because it's shitty outside.
Dude, it is fucking trash outside.
But I went for a 6 mile run yesterday.
Damn, hell yeah.
Well, I ran for 4 of the miles and then took a mile off, 2 miles off to walk.
Damn, dude.
But no, I am just, yeah, I'm just using this to better myself.
Yeah, same. And it's like, yeah, dude. Yeah, it's sick right now. I feel good.
What books are you reading?
um, well, before this started, I was reading The People's History of the U.S.
Oh, I read that book a long time ago.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. And then I had to put it down because it's like, all right, this is too fucking sad. And then I read this book about Through the Language Glass, which was kind of fucking sucked. And then like I picked up the War on Art
I haven't heard.
again. Dude, it's such a good like it's a really good like, and I'm not into like motivational speakers and all that shit, but this it's like a good like, hey, if you're creative, like fucking be like harness that shit, dude. Like treat it like a job. Like you want to do a podcast? Okay, sit down and fucking actually do it and stick to a schedule, you know?
I was watching this documentary about the comedy bar that Jerry Seinfeld got his start at.
Hmm.
And all the comedians were kind of talking about how Seinfeld was the only one who treated it like a 40-hour work week. And
Yeah.
he spent his days writing jokes while they were all partying and doing drugs. And
Yeah.
yeah, and I'm like, that's how you have to do it. You just can't go, all right, I'm going to spend this hour writing jokes. Oh, here's my set for the night.
Yeah.
I mean,
I definitely think like living is important too, you know?
it is. It is, because if you aren't, you're not going to have material to write stuff about.
Yeah.
Because, like, your story about the mouthwash,
Ha.
I mean, no one can come up with that unless there's a basis of truth with it.
I do not drink mouthwash for the record.
But at one point, you thought about it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah. And that's why it's a really funny joke.
Hell yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Have you been watching any movies?
Um, Not really. I've been watching uh Baskets,
Oh, the Zach. I have not seen that yet.
dude, and that shit fucks me up. It is so good, and it also kind of like gives me like an existential uh dread because he like with the situation we're in, and then but also like the thought of trying to be a comedian is because the whole thing is like he studied to be a clown in France, and then he
Okay,
comes back to the U.S. and he's like a rodeo clown.
I have to watch it. They're all on
Dude,
Hulu right now, so.
yeah, yeah, it's so fucking good.
Uh,
Yeah, so I've been watching that, and then I don't know, just been kind of trying to dig myself into doing research about unusual deaths, and yeah, so
that's awesome. I honestly, probably after we finish recording this, I will go listen to one of the episodes on Spotify.
hell yeah, thanks, dude.
We're gonna wrap this up. Before we do, I've become a big fan of misconnections ads on Craigslist,
Fuck yeah,
and I'm gonna read one to you, and hopefully,
sick.
craft a joke or a snide comment out of it.
Okay.
Okay, so this one is from Oakland County, Michigan. Hail Satan. Last night I had a vision that Donald Trump is the true heir to the Dark One's throne and is setting the stage for the ultimate battle of good versus evil. And as the sacred tome reads, evil will prevail. So I'm declaring my loyalty to the demon seed known as Trump. I hope you will too. Some of you think Trump was chosen by God. Wrong. Here's the proof. 80,000 people and counting have died from the so-called coronavirus. Unemployment is at record highs. Suicide rates are up. The economy is an all-time low. Relationships with other countries have never been worse. Millions have been kicked off food stamps. And suffering is at an all-time high. Proof that Trump's only higher power is Satan. To make sure he succeeds in his mission, Trump needs our help. I'm organizing a Zoom prayer circle to make sure the child of the Dark Lord can succeed. So join me to declare your loyalty to Trump and Satan.
Hell yeah, dude. What the fuck? That's not a missed connection.
I've been going through it. Misconnections now means anything.
Dude, that's wild. Damn. Okay, wait. Actually, one movie I did watch is I watched the documentary Hail Satan.
Oh yeah, I saw that on Hulu as well.
Dude, have you watched it?
I have. I kind of fell in love with the girl from Detroit.
Oh yeah, dude, she's fucking tight. Also, she like runs shit at Ant Hall.
Does she? Sometimes I found her on Instagram
Yeah, yeah.
or Facebook, and she knows Joe awesome. I keep on
Oh yeah, dude.
I keep on
Dude,
asking. I keep meaning to ask Joe to introduce me.
do you know Michael, the door guy at the hall?
Uh,
He's like the goth kid.
yes, I've talked to him a couple times.
Okay, he's in that documentary, like a handful of scenes. It's so fucking funny because he's in there like pouring milk on a lady and then standing at the Capitol building downtown, like holding a flag, hailing Satan. It's so sick.
Yeah, shit. He could introduce me as well.
Yeah, dude.
I would totally turn in my Jewish card to go out with her. I don't think I could handle it.
Yeah.
But I think it would be a wild ride.
Yeah, dude. That documentary's sick. I definitely recommend anybody watch that because it like you think it's about like Satanism, but like honestly, like the shit they're doing is sick and definitely respect it.
It's interesting how they are they are better people than the church itself.
Oh my God, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like grew up in the church and left that shit and oh man, yeah.
Yeah, I grew up in the synagogue
Yeah.
and would feel guilty if I left. But I would go, she's like, "Hey, Robert, I want you to make me scream Hail Satan at night." I'll be like, "All right, I'll do
Damn, hell yeah, dude. Put out a misconnection.
it." Yeah, I can't do that. I can't become one of those people and put out a serious misconnection. All right, man. Thank you so much. Tomorrow we have an amazing show. We have Adam Deggy on the show.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, we had him on the stream a few weeks ago.
He is awesome. I've actually never met him before, though I have seen him perform.
Hell yeah. Yeah, he's cool.
I'm excited about that. Thank you so much, and everyone check out the Big Time Garbage stream every night at 9 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook.
Yeah, dude. Also, listen to Your Last Dumb Breath on Spotify. It's only on Spotify right now. Apple Podcast is taking forever for it to upload, but check it out. Throw me a couple bucks if you like it.
Yeah. What's your Patreon?
It's patreon.com/Bart Dangus.
All right. If you like it, throw him some money and hear exclusive episodes.
Yeah, dude.
And congratulations on getting a new house in this
Thanks, man.
pandemic era, and we will hopefully see you sooner than later.
Hell yeah, dude.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.